Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
Here's the American Dream.
Welcome to The American Dream, selling Chicago Northwest suburbs. I'm your host, Karen Goins, and today we're in downtown Algonquin. We're going to be talking with the village president, Debbie Sosing, and then we're going to head to Crystal Lake, where we're going to check out a very unique cafe and bar. Let's go check it out. Thank you for being here, Debbie. We're standing in historic Village Hall. Can you give us a little history about Algonquin?
Sure. Algonquin was formulated and started getting populated in the early 1800s. By the time this hall was built, we had done quite a bit for tourism. People would come out from Chicago and enjoy the river and all the activities they could do on the river, and they built summer homes here. Nice. And as that grew, then the historic Village Hall was built.
Why is Algonquin such a wonderful place to live and raise a family?
My husband and I chose in 1987 to move here, and we've raised our 3 kids here. We have great schools that the kids go to. We have a great library district that offers many opportunities for the kids. We have a lot of programs that the village now does to help enjoy. Founders Day has been a staple for 60-some years, and hundreds of people sit there and watch the parade and go in the parade.
One of the great things about Algonquin, of course, is the Fox River. Tell us about that.
We are so lucky to have the Fox River natural resource come through our town. North of the dam, to have a lot of boating going on. South of the dam, there's a lot of fishing going on. Kayakers and canoers get right into the river from there. And the river is the reason Algonquin first started as a resort town.
Well, thank you so much, Debbie, for being here. I really appreciate all the information about Algonquin, and thank you again.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We are now in Crystal Lake, and we're standing in front of the other side. Let's go in and check it out. Thank you, Chris, for being on the show. So tell me, what is the other side?
So the other side is a cafe and sober bar. Like 10 or 12 years ago, it really just kind of like evolved from this concept of just having a social place for people who are like in recovery or people who chose not to drink. They just have like a social outlet. And really what we're about is just being able to like give somebody the opportunity to like get together with other like-minded people and just like be in an environment without the pressures of alcohol and just enjoy themselves socially.
So tell me about your project.
The other side is really just a part of a bigger organization called New Directions Addiction Recovery Services. And we provide a lot of continued support services to those struggling within the substance. The Sober Bar has been a concept that we've done for a really long time, and just kind of fits within the overall mission and vision of New Directions. And all the money and the proceeds that are generated from purchases and sales at the bar go up to support, the organization as a whole. Our website is www.ndars.org, and you can connect with us on there. And there's tons of different ways to support what we're doing here, whether it's like a $5 just monthly subscription, or come in here and, you know, buying a cup of coffee in the morning as opposed to, you know, a big box place. Like, goes a long way with us, and either one of those is a really good way to just get in touch with us.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Welcome to Hinsdale, a picturesque village 19 miles west of downtown Chicago. I am Anna Fiasconi.
And I'm Natalie Ryan.
And we are the hosts of the American Dream TV, Selling Chicago.
Hinsdale is such a beautiful place to live, and it has a vibrant personality. It's known for its small town charm and family-friendly setting.
There is no shortage of things to do here in Hinsdale, especially fine dining. It is becoming quite the culinary hotspot.
Yes, it is. In fact, Michelin star executive chef and owner of Bistro Prime, Paul Varant, is right here in Hinsdale. We're so lucky that he chose our town to open up such an elegant neighborhood steakhouse. Let's go check it out.
Thank you, Paul, so much for having us to your beautiful restaurant, Bistro Prime. It's so great. So not only are you a Michelin star chef, but you're no stranger to TV. You were featured on Iron Chef America, and you have your own cookbook, and you're an author, and you're a canning expert. How is Hinsdale so lucky to have you?
I think Hinsdale is lucky to have all of us.
Yes.
But, you know, my kids have grown up in Hinsdale. You know, they went to school at Madison, HMS, Central. Now they're both in college, you know. So, you know, we've been a part of the community for 21 years now, you know. So, and Bistro, for me, when we opened in 2014, was what I felt like what the community needed. You know, a place that was sort of approachable for families and everybody, right? So after the pandemic, we were inspired to sort of make a couple changes, right? So we changed it to Bistro Prime, and the idea behind that was, you know, give it more of a definition of what it is.
So we absolutely loved hearing about your inspiration behind Bistro Prime, and now what we really can't wait to hear is what are your favorite things to make here in the restaurant?
So favorite things. I mean, so I do love the classic cocktail menu. I think that's really cool. I think it's, you know, like I said before, I think it's neat to educate customers, guests, the staff on things that, you know, I've always been kind of old school as a chef, and I think it's just fun to learn about things that have been going on for centuries that are really good.
Cheers. Thank you so much for having us. This was awesome.
Of course, Natalie. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here.
All right, we can't wait to come back.
Hope to see you all soon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome to one of our beautiful listings here in Hinsdale. This home exudes modern luxury and elevated style in a most desirable walk-to-town location. It is meticulously designed and is comfortable yet sophisticated, and you will absolutely love the pool and gorgeous yard.
Thank you so much for joining us for a tour of this gorgeous Hinsdale home. And we hope that next time you're in town, you pop into Bistro Prime for a quick bite to eat.
We can't wait for you to join us on our next episode of the American Dream TV Selling Chicago.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
It's not uncommon for people in the Chicagoland area to have a lake house up in Michigan, Wisconsin, or Indiana. But how convenient would it be to have your primary residence and your lake house combined all in one right here in the suburbs of Chicago? I'm Keith McMahon with Compass, and I'm going to tell you about one of my all-time favorite subdivisions, the Lakelands in Plainfield, Illinois.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
The Lakelands is one of the best kept secrets in Illinois. Many people drive right by and have no idea this even exists. Located 35 miles outside downtown Chicago, it offers a permanent vacation setting. Residents enjoy boating, beaches, fishing, and ice skating on 4.3 miles of shoreline. There's no need to sit in traffic driving up to your lake house on Memorial Day or 4th of July weekend, because in the Lakelands, the party is right outside your back door. You may wonder how Lake Walloon came to be a 143-acre lake in Plainfield, Illinois, an area not known for having any lakes at all. The Lakelands was formerly 2 quarries mined for sand and gravel. In the 1970s, they stopped mining the quarries and they immediately filled up with spring water. For the next 20 years, they were leased to local fishing clubs. Then in the early 1990s, 2 developers repurposed the old quarries and built 227 homes and 104 townhomes on the water. To assure serenity, boats are limited to canoes, sailboats, and electric-powered boats, no gas motors allowed. That's what makes the Lakelands a tranquil destination in the middle of the hustle and bustle of Chicagoland. The lake is known for having some of the most spectacular custom homes in the area, many with walkout basements, swimming pools, private beaches, and every house has access to its own boat slip. I don't think there's any better representation of the American dream in the western suburbs of Chicago than the Lakelands. If you have a chance to spend a day at the lake, I highly recommend it. I hope you learned something new today. And once again, I'm Keith McMahon with Compass, and thank you for watching.
I'm Megan Mawicki, your host for the North Shore of Chicago, several towns that border the beautiful shores of Lake Michigan. Now it's up for debate which towns are really part of the North Shore. The proper definition is those towns that border the lake. So we're talking about Evanston, Wilmette, Kenilworth, Winnetka, Glencoe, Highland Park, Highwood, Lake Forest, and Lake Bluff. And I look forward to showing you all of those towns. I grew up here, born and raised in this small village of Kenilworth, and it was Joseph Sears, the developer of this town, that, rumor has it, dubbed the term North Shore. That was back in the 1890s, and it's stuck. And what I love most about the North Shore are the mature trees the beaches, and the incredible diversity of architectural styles. We have everything and anything around here. Nothing is cookie cutter on the North Shore. Look at our beautiful listing here on Kenilworth Avenue, 1927 estate. But I'm going to give you a tour of something that bucks the trends on the North Shore, a modern private oasis. Welcome to 345 Ridge, a hidden private oasis with a Japanese rock garden inviting you into the home. My blood pressure immediately goes right down. This home was built 7 years ago by nationally recognized designer Lucas Mochnick. It is a stunning mix of Scandinavian minimalism and Japanese wabi-sabi philosophy, the perfectly imperfect. This home boasts a 40-foot window wall, all looking at the expansive private garden and backyard. We have Italian onyx on the countertops, thoughtful details throughout, and an uncluttered design. Every single thing is hidden by concealed doors throughout the entire home. And wait until you see the stunning primary suite with a bathroom that is just to die for and pretty much makes you want to say, Calgon, take me away. From the North Shore to a North Shore family-owned business that's iconic. This is American Dream TV, and nothing is more American Dream than Lou Malnati's Pizza, created in 1971.
I'm here with Mindy Kaplan, a spokesperson for Lou Malnati's Pizza. Malnati's, I read, is as rich in history as it is in its pizza flavor. 5 decades. What is the secret in the sauce?
Well, the secret is in the sauce, but also in the crust.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that flaky, buttery crust that you just can't get anywhere else. Every ingredient is fresh. The cheese comes from a little dairy farmer in Wisconsin that we've used for 50 years. The tomatoes come from the vine. We add no seasoning to our tomatoes. They don't need it.
Lou Malnati started this so long ago. Now you have locations all over. What do you think he would think of the success of this business?
Well, Lou had big dreams. And so he really did see Lou Malnati's getting to be bigger and bigger. And unfortunately, he died in 1978, so he wasn't able to see that dream come alive. But his sons, Mark and Rick, made sure it happened. The things that touch me the most are when somebody will come back and have a 25th wedding anniversary because their first date was at Lou Malnati's. It really has family ties and memories, and we now have 80 locations. We would like to grow and be able to take and offer our deep dish pizza to people all over the country.
So you have one more secret? The water? Tell me about this.
We do not compromise on quality. And one of the secret ingredients that makes our crust so fantastic is the water. And Chicago water just can't be matched.
Thanks for enlightening us today.
My pleasure. I hope you're enjoying.
I am.
And there's nothing more comforting or easy the day you move into a new home than ordering Lou Malnati's Pizza right when you move in. And you don't have to be in Chicago to get it. They ship nationwide. See you next time on American Dream TV.
Welcome to American Dream TV. We're your hosts today. We're the Meg and Katie group with Compass. I'm Meg McGinnis.
I'm Katie Hauser.
And look at this beautiful day we have in Wilmette.
Gorgeous. And we happen to be here at the Baha'i Temple, one of only 8 in the world, and we'd love to show you around.
So a fun fact about the Baha'i temples, they all have to conform to a consistent theme. And the theme is the structures have to have 9 sides, and they're all surrounded by gardens that are open to the public 24 hours a day to do exactly what we're doing. To hang out, to walk, it's really beautiful. We are really lucky to have it here.
These trees have just finished blooming.
Oh, it's amazing.
This is the backdrop of our community.
It really is.
This is what you see when you're driving up Sheridan Road. Welcome to Wilmette.
Gorgeous. It is breathtaking. We're a block away from this fabulous new construction, and we would love for you to meet the builder. He hasn't been around as long as the Baha'i, but he is really fabulous.
He's worth it. Let's go. Hop on the bike?
Let's do it.
All right.
We'll see you guys in a little bit.
How's it going, Katie and Meg?
Hey, Alex. Hal.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
I'm good. How about you?
It looks great.
Good, good. I'm loving the bike.
Yeah, it's a team bike.
It's nice. It's got some style.
So we're here at 419 Laurel in Wilmette with Alex Housen, one of the builders, works with his father, George Housen, Housing Construction. And tell us about why you guys build in Wilmette.
You know, my dad came out here about 25 years ago, started to do a remodel job and instantly just fell in love with the town. We've gotten very tight with the community, all the inspectors, all the neighbors around town, and just kind of fell in love with it. And himself even moved out here 6 years ago because we like it so much out here.
So what do you think sets you apart from other builders in this area?
I think kind of like I said, you know, the experience of being here for 25 years, you know, you really know the ins and outs, all the rules, all the guidelines that the village, you know, force us to follow. I think, you know, we take what our customers say and what all the other houses around us look like, and, you know, we form a plan of how we want to design and build to make that house fit into the community.
And that's what we love, because your houses fit well with the 100-year-old houses that are right next door.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's the goal. We just, you know, we don't want to stand out like a sore thumb. And, you know, with all the culture and the history here, you know, there's some houses that are over 100 years old, and, you know, in 100 years, we want to leave those houses still standing too.
We would love to have you show us around this beautiful house you guys are building.
No problem. You guys follow me.
Thanks, Alex.
All right, so I'll take you guys in my kitchen where we have a 9-foot rift cut oak island. It's gonna get a quartzite countertop. And then coming over here into our kitchen, we have all custom built-in cabinetry. So tons of storage space all the way down to a dry bar, butler's pantry here. And the oven hood will get a Venetian plaster, so it'll be a custom finish up here. So we're gonna come into one of my favorite rooms in the house. It's the dining room. Great sized dining room right off of the kitchen, so easy to deliver materials in there when hosting parties. One of my favorite things about this room is the poplar board detailed ceiling, 5 1/4-inch boards, stained nicely with the drop soffit. Just really gonna make the light fixture pop in here and really kind of create this space. So I'm gonna take you guys up to my 3rd floor. The nice thing about building in Wilmette is we sometimes get these extra family room spaces up here. So you have an extra roughly 700 square feet up here. Great natural light coming in here. This is great for kids' playroom or just an extra work office space. That's why we have this private room off here. Can be used as a bedroom or an office desk. And those are my heat ducts ran under there, so that's just all decorative and custom paneling that we did by our carpenter. And not only up there, we also have a full-size bathroom in here too. So if your teenage kid wants to get away and move up here when they're a teenager, this is a perfect living space for them.
Thank you for joining us on this beautiful morning in Wilmette on American Dream TV.
And we can't wait to see you next time.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm Alexa Wagner, your host. Today, I'm going to share with you a sprinkle of what makes this town consistently voted one of the best places to live. Speaking of best places to live, I'm going to show you one of my gorgeous listings, 8 South 061 Indiana Avenue. Come check it out. Follow me to this outdoor oasis. This is amazing. This 5,000 square foot patio was strategically designed so that you could enjoy the outdoor kitchen in the shade about 3, 4 o'clock. Then you can make your way over to the pool area. And the good thing about this is that they watched when the sunset, and that's where they placed the pool. So you get the most sun to be able to sunbathe and enjoy the pool until about 6 o'clock. Then when the sun goes down and you're cold, you can just jump right over to the gas fire pit and warm up and roast some marshmallows and have s'mores. Well, I couldn't feature this amazing property without taking a dip in the pool. This is what I love about my hometown. Whether you want a property with acreage and horses and golf carts, or to live in the historic district, or a subdivision with pool and tennis and golf, Naperville truly has it all. The only thing missing from this pool setting is a good summer cocktail. Luckily, Sullivan's is only a few minutes down the street, and they are waiting for us, ready to make the knockout martini to go with this knockout pool. From rural and relaxing at Indiana Avenue to swinging at Sully's downtown Naperville, this town truly has it all, and it is what I love most about living here for 40+ years. Let's go check it out and have a knockout martini with my favorite bartender, Dave. So excited to be behind the bar and see my best buddy, Dave, the bartender.
Alexa, how are you?
At Sullivan's, here we are. We just viewed an amazing knockout property about a couple miles down the road, and now we're gonna feature my favorite cocktail, the signature knockout martini that I've been drinking since 1998, and Dave's been making it for me.
1/4 of a century.
And I never kind of know how it's made, but I just know that it's gorgeous and I love it. I love lots of them at a time. So what about the knockout? Like, where did it come from, and how has it lasted the test of time?
Well, it was probably one of our original martinis from almost about coming up on 25 years. It's named the Knockout because John L. Sullivan was the last bare-fisted boxing champion, so a lot of our martinis were named after boxing terms, so don't let the name scare you. Knockout, and if you have one too many, it might knock you out.
It's pretty tame.
Yeah, so what we do is we take fresh Hawaiian pineapple, and we marinate it with New Amsterdam orange vodka, and we let it marinate for about 10 days. And then in about 10 days, we just take a cheesecloth and we hand squeeze it, so we get a lot of the flavor out of the pineapple, which gives it that great flavor that it has. So, and like I said, it's one of our most popular martinis we serve.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous. It needs to be over here. All right, I'm the taste tester. Oh my God, so good. So good. Little ice chips, a little froth. It is phenomenal. Super refreshing. This would be awesome by the pool at Indiana Avenue or anywhere.
Yeah, it's a great summer martini, but like I said, we serve them year round. So with summer coming up though, it's a great time to stop by and have a knockout martini.
See you at Sullivan's. Thank you for joining me today on this episode of American Dream in Naperville, Illinois. This town truly has it all and something for everyone. Hope to see you here sometime. Thanks for watching.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.